families have always been in trouble. I mean, we struggle with keeping our families together and raising our kids, but it seems like as we're in a race to the bottom, we're facing more with addiction, facing more with anger. We live in a culture that's just ripping at our kids' lives of sensibility. We see teen suicide on the increase and drug addiction on the increase. We see problems with couples and Christian marriages that are falling apart.
God is using the Intentional Living Ministry to transform marriages.
Coming here, we prayed about it, or at least I did. I knew God had a word for us. We've been through a lot with our marriage, just 2 years new in our marriage. This has really changed our lives as a family, as a couple, individually. Knowing how to just be a better father, husband.
Families.
It's really helped me in parenting because I don't know a lot about parenting. And so the tools that Randy has given me, the practical tools on being an intentional parent versus a powerful. I tend to be powerful, and so learning that the way is really to be intentional. I think I've gotten better results from the kids.
And individuals across America and around the globe.
We told each other, how come our parents won't do this? Why won't they do this to help us instead of us getting to where we were and not knowing what to do?
It stops here, though. Before, we had never completed anything. We would see counselors. We would go to marriage enrichment classes. Everything that would come up, we would try it, and we never completed anything, never, ever. And this was the first time we completed it.
And so intentional living is all about during this time in history where people are in a race to the bottom to help you be the most intentional you can be in Christ for your marriage and with your kids. Whoever's most intentional in your family is going to win. And our whole mission is, our one thing as it were, is to help you be successful at your one thing in Christ, and that is to be intentional in your marriage and as a parent.
These are challenging times for marriages and families, and we're passionate about impacting not only today's marriages and families for Christ, but as a result, future generations as well, through radio broadcasts on hundreds of stations, reaching around the world with internet and social media, resources for the church and for small groups, intentional living conferences, sharing practical intentional living principles through video, audio, and printed resources.